Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Wheeler, United Residential Mortgage. Hey, today we are going to talk about the benefits of buying a home in the wintertime. 5 specific benefits that I'm going to go over with buying a home in the winter. So contrary to popular belief, most people think that, spring is the buying season. And so most people do. That's when the most activity happens, which is why it makes that plays into some of these benefits of buying a home in the wintertime, is because most people pursue their home purchase in the spring and summer months. So number one on the list, and this isn't in any specific order per se, but I'm just listing these out. So number one on the list, although this probably does fall as the most important reason for buying a home in the winter, is less competition means better prices. And so basically what that means, if you have less buyers in the marketplace, sellers are much more likely to entertain your offer for a lower price or pay your closing or just offer seller concessions or maybe repair things that you require to be repaired or request to be repaired, or just to make any kind of changes to accommodate the buyer, more seller concessions, but ultimately a lower price. So data has shown us that in the winter months, homes sell for much less than they do in the spring and summer months. And that is just, that is the primary driver to that is the demand. Less demand, less buyers in the market, so you have less competition out there competing for homes in the market. And then with rates having recently went up last month, that reduced the buyer demand even more so. So we're having even less buyer demand in these winter months. So that means the buyers have a major advantage going out and buying a home right now, in the middle of winter, of these winter months. So you'll be able to negotiate a better deal and a lower price. So that is a huge advantage to buying a home in the winter months. The next is you kind of just take the pressure off of buying. You're not in an urgent buying situation, competing with other offers, and other buyers in the market. So you don't really necessarily feel like you have to make an offer as soon as you get done with the showing. You can actually think about it a little more or kind of dive in a little deeper to see whether or not, this home is right for you. So you kind of have the luxury of time on your side, having the home inspection, investigating those things. So you've just got a little more time. You don't feel like you have to make an urgent decision. The last 2 years, we really saw a lot of that urgency. And I kind of felt bad for buyers because they felt like they found a house, they thought it was a good buy, but they felt kind of like they had a gun to their head to make an offer, so to speak, and they may have not necessarily been ready or wanted to think that out. I think in most cases it works out, but you don't want to see anybody get into a buyer's remorse situation. So you want to be able to think that through and thoroughly negotiate, or at least just thoroughly think about all the potentials and if that house kind of checks all your boxes, so to speak. So, you've also got, so the next one is, the third point here, benefit to buying a home is you're going to be able to shed a light on what the home can handle. So in the winter month, in the spring and summer, houses are obviously going to look their best, in the most ideal weather conditions. So that's kind of a drawback because you don't know what the house can hold, what the house might be able to handle in freezing temperatures or with snow, ice, those types of things. In the wintertime, you might be able to see that, and it may expose, and it just kind of takes the guesswork out because it may expose what maybe, you'll see if the windows or the doors are properly sealed. Are there, any drainage issues, ice dams, things like that? How's the roadway maintenance when there's snowfall? Or the driveway, things of that kind of. Winter's going to be able to tell you those things that you're not going to be able to see in the summer months. To me, that's a huge benefit, as well. And then number 4 is going to be more due to the demand. So like if you need a professional mover or a professional contractor, they're going to be much less busy because there's no denying that moving in the winter is harder than in the warmer months, obviously. So fewer people are transitioning to new homes in the winter. So you've got less movers. The business is just slower for movers and contractors. So you're probably going to get in faster, going to get it done faster for you. They're going to get you they might get you a better deal in many cases, most cases. So that's the same with the contractor situation too. Their business is going to be a lot slower. They're much more likely to He'll probably get you a better price on any of those remodeling projects as well. Of when you first, maybe if you first move into the house, if you want to do some things, get some updates done. You can, and then that's number 4. Number 5 is you're going to be able to close on your house faster. Again, this kind of plays into businesses a little slower for most professionals. That includes lenders. So there's less transactions being done. Lenders are going to be a little bit slower. That means they're going to be a little more attentive to your scenario. So, you're going to probably be able to shave a week or 2 off the closing process. So it just makes your life easier, makes the process smoother, faster, and get to the closing at a much faster rate. So we, in most cases in the spring and summer months, we're going to be closing in under 30 days, between 21 and 30 days anyways. But if you can shave a week or 2 off of that during the winter months, close even faster. We've got lots of transactions closing in the winter months in 14 days. The appraisers are a little slower, so they're getting their appraisals back faster. So the process is just faster. So due to less transactions being done, similar with some of these other benefits, you're just going to be able to get to the closing table faster. It's going to make your life a lot easier. So lower price, faster closing, all of these benefits, huge benefits, guys, expose what the house can take and withstand from extreme weather conditions. Huge benefits to buying a home in the winter. I highly encourage it. If you have any questions, please give me a ring or shoot me a text, 270-228-0075. That is my cell. It should be in the body of this video. Or shoot me an email as well. Or just look us up, United Residential Mortgage. Google us online in E-Town, Kentucky. Just Google me, Ryan Wheeler, United Residential Mortgage. So thanks a lot, guys. Look forward to the next video. If you need anything, let me know. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.